Some goalkeepers make saves, others change football forever. Over the last decade, 5 goalkeepers dominated the game in completely different ways. One revolutionized the position, one became unbeatable in football's biggest moments, one carried a fallen giant on his back, and one may be the complete modern goalkeeper. Today, we're uncovering the 5 goalkeeping superpowers that defined an era, and by the end, you'll have to decide who truly ruled the decade. Most goalkeepers stay in their box. Manuel Neuer saw football differently. At Bayern Munich and with Germany, Neuer transformed the role. He wasn't just a goalkeeper. He was a defender, a playmaker, an extra outfield player. During the 2014 World Cup, opponents weren't just facing Germany's defense. They were facing Neuer's entire defensive territory. His aggressive positioning allowed teams to play higher, press harder, and dominate possession. Modern goalkeeping didn't adapt Neuer. Neuer adapted football. But changing football is one thing. Winning when everything is on the line is another. While the world watched superstars score goals, Keylor Navas quietly became the foundation of a dynasty. At Real Madrid, pressure wasn't occasional. It was constant. Every mistake was magnified. Every match mattered. Yet when the Champions League lights shined brightest, Navas delivered. Again, and again, and again. 3 consecutive Champions League titles. Countless crucial saves. A goalkeeper who never seemed overwhelmed by the moment. Some players rise to pressure. Navas lived in it. But even Navas had never produced a final quite like this. Every goalkeeper dreams of one perfect night. Thibaut Courtois delivered one of the greatest goalkeeping performances football has ever seen. The 2022 Champions League final. Liverpool attacked relentlessly. Chance after chance. Shot after shot. Yet Courtois stood firm. The saves kept coming. The pressure kept rising. And somehow, he kept getting bigger. By the final whistle, he hadn't simply won the trophy. He had dominated the biggest match in club football. When history called, Courtois answered. But football evolved, and goalkeepers needed more than saves. They needed complete control. Modern football demands everything. Shot stopping, distribution, leadership, composure. Few goalkeepers combine all of it like Alisson Becker. When Liverpool signed him, everything changed. Defensive uncertainty became stability. Chaos became control. Alisson doesn't just save goals. He prevents danger before it happens. And then came one of football's most unforgettable moments. A goalkeeper, a last-minute corner, a towering header, a goal that stunned the football world. The complete goalkeeper had delivered the complete moment. But while some goalkeepers were surrounded by greatness, one often stood alone. Manchester United's most difficult years produced one constant. David De Gea. Week after week, season after season, he faced endless pressure, relentless criticism, and a barrage of shots. Yet he continued producing impossible saves, reflexes that defied logic, moments that rescued points, moments that rescued seasons. While others lifted trophies, De Gea carried expectations. Sometimes being great isn't about winning everything. Sometimes it's about refusing to break. So who truly dominated the decade? Neuer changed football. Navas mastered pressure. Courtois conquered the biggest stage. Alisson perfected the modern role. De Gea carried impossible expectations. 5 goalkeepers. 5 different paths to greatness. And 5 very different definitions of dominance. If domination means surviving pressure, Navas has a case. If domination means owning football's biggest moments, Courtois belongs in the conversation. If domination means complete excellence, Alisson deserves recognition. If domination means carrying a giant through difficult years, De Gea stands tall. But if domination means changing football itself, one name rises above the rest: Manuel Neuer. Because the greatest players don't just succeed within the game, they redefine it. Now it's your turn. Who was the goalkeeper of the decade? Neuer, Courtois, Alisson, Navas, or De Gea? Comment below and defend your choice. And if you love football debates, legendary comparisons, tactical analysis, and unforgettable stories, subscribe to the EB Sport News. Because football history is always being rewritten.